The Lion and the Ranger Part 1. Lessons from the Bush, from the post of Dr. Swife Masiwa. I once watched a wildlife program which reminded me of some very important leadership and entrepreneurial life lessons. In this new series, I am going to talk about a few of them. Let's get started. A lion started killing cattle in a village near a game park. The people became scared and angry, and they demanded that the lion be found and killed. Others went as far as to say all lions should be hunted down and destroyed. The government sent in a team of rangers armed and ready to hunt down the rogue lion. An institute ranger asked to examine the carcass of a dead cow that had been half eaten by the lion. He explained to the villagers that studying the carcass would help him understand whether it was one or more lions involved. Upon examinations, he concluded that it was only one lion, but he really wanted to understand why it had changed its diet to cattle. Examining the way it ate the meat, the ranger concluded that the lion had an infection in its mouth caused by a bad tooth. When they found the lion, they tranquilized it and a vet attended to its bad tooth. Within days, the lion returned to its natural prey in the wild and was never seen again in the village. I was fascinated by the whole program, but as I thought about it later, I realized that the entire saga had some truly profound leadership and entrepreneurial lessons. As an exercise, I would like to invite those of you who lead and aspire to be leaders to give me your observations. Let's have one-liners. Don't meander or waffle. My leadership lesson is: take your time and write as often as you can. Also discuss it with your friends. I would like some, but no prizes. It's too important. Afterthought. Forget it enough to get over it. Remember it's enough so it doesn't happen again. Parent overhead saying to a younger child, food for the thought for all ages. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best is now. Chinese proverb. All great things take time to grow. I hope by now you have gotten started. Meanwhile, thinking about some lessons in nature, here is some advice from a tree I saw somewhere. I stand old and proud. Go out on a limb. Remember your roots. Drink plenty of water. Be content with your natural beauty. Enjoy the view. I am always fascinated by how people react to new technological developments. In the banner picture above, I am watching a movie using virtual reality. I was actually inserted into the movie and I was one of the characters. The backpack I am wearing was vibrating and making all kinds of noises. I have been following these kind of developments for a while as an entrepreneur. Do you remember the questions as an entrepreneur asks? What does this mean of my industry and my business? How do I seize the opportunity this might create? What's my entry point into this new sector, even with my limited resources? Those with the credit coders will know that we have a channel called ESL. It's one of the sports channels and it has a bigger following than many other channels. You can also visit gamerquest.com. These are a few of our initiatives in this space. The rest I will not talk about now for obvious entrepreneurial lessons. What do you see? Do you see a massive business being created, or do you see fads and gimmicks? Are you asking yourself the right questions as an entrepreneur? I can tell you that the company in our group that runs these websites is a very, very serious business. You can buy a cell phone business from me anytime, but not this one. See me in the banner picture. That is not a game. I did not visit a futurist concept. Either it was a full-fledged business where people are paying money